Very funny guy, John Graypack.
Hey, how you doing? It's a lot of people here. It's exciting. So, anybody take the Tappan Zee here, the Tappan Zee Bridge? Yeah, I just noticed something recently there. They have these new signs. It says, "Life is worth living. Please don't jump." The suicide hotline number. So I thought, well, that's kind of weird. It just showed up. So I looked into it. It turned out they did it when they raised the tolls. So, but then what they did is they mounted an Easy Pass receptor under the bridge in case you do jump. They're going to get you coming or going, right? So I had a very strange Christmas this year. It was kind of exciting. I got up Christmas morning, went downstairs, and I looked, and the milk was drunk, the cookies were eaten, the stockings were stuffed. I said, "Honey, honey, Santa came, he came," and I wrote to the house, "Honey, honey, honey," and I couldn't find her. So anyway, I look around the whole house, and there's a note under the Christmas tree. It's from Santa. He said, "I took your wife." And I said, now that's shocking. I mean, all these years, I just never, that's one thing you never expect, that Santa will get your letter. Anyway, that was, so that's not really what happened. I was married a long time, and when I got a job in this area, we went looking for a house. And my wife said, "Listen, we ended up with several acres up in the country," because she really said, "I just don't." We were in New Jersey, before, and she said, "I just don't want to live near other people." So after a while, it dawned on me, hey, that includes me. Oh well. So I took the step recently. I went on Match.com. Anybody do that? Actually, I saw you on there. Sweet Cheeks 802. So, so I went on, that's what happens after you're on it. You see people at the grocery store, and you're wondering, I wonder what their profile is. Actually, this is no kidding. One day, a lady asked me, if you can tell if broccoli is fresh. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's my line. But anyways, the grocery store wasn't working out. So I went on Match.com, and it's really cool. You go for free. It says, oh, you just sign up for free, right? You've seen the commercials. The way it works is you make a profile, and then all of a sudden, though, some lady winked at me. And to respond, that's what they call it. Right? So to respond, then you have to sign up. Say, how much does it cost? I'll pay anything at that point. Right? So, she winked at me. But then what you do is you do searches. So you do searches. So I was searching. The way it is, you fill in, let's say you put your zip code in, and they say searching, 50 miles from your house. And you put in the age, so I put 18 to 20. Just kidding, I got 4 kids from him. So you put in the age and where it is. So I tried searching, so I thought, okay, I put in my old zip code when I lived in Georgia. And within 50 miles, I got 2,000, this is not kidding, 2,000 hits, single women. So then I tried where I live now, out in the boonies in Orange County, and I got 7. So this is sad, but I said, I'm sorry, son, I hate to pull you out of high school, but we got to move. Actually, that's how the new livability, right? Newsweek could do that. So then, so I thought, wonder what my competition is, right? So I searched for guys, and it seemed like every guy that came up. There's no kidding. They have they're standing next to a Porsche. There's a Harley over here. There's a yacht and a mansion with a gate and everything. Like everyone. How could everybody be that much richer than me? So I looked into it. It turns out you can get backdrops, for the pictures. So I got Bill Gates' house. I'm looking good there. And then the women, look at the profile pictures, and I'd say a large amount of them. There's a picture of them, and there's one arm from a guy, and it's cropped. So if I ever went on a date, if they ever say, let's take a picture, it's no, I don't want to end up an arm in your profile picture. And, oh man. So, the other thing is there's groups. They're in groups, you know, and so I don't know why they do that. I guess they get you to email. So I emailed one. I said, hey, let's, I really like your profile. Who's your friend? Sorry. I know, that wasn't nice. I'm sorry. So anyway, when I finally, one thing happened. I went out for coffee. And so it was okay, you know. It wasn't great. So she emailed me very nice. She said, you know, the chemistry wasn't right. And I thought, wow, that's the difference between a man and a woman. For a woman, it's chemistry. For a man, it's biology. Right? So they spend all the time in the profile picture, and all you really have to do is just put more on the profile. You know, the writing, right? Just put in more pictures. That's all you have to do. And the other thing is the women are very athletic, it seems like, even like in our age group. You know, like everyone exercises 5 to 7 times a week. And they scuba dive, snorkeling, skating, mountain climbing, parachuting. Also, finally, you know, it gets me nervous. I actually was on the phone with one of the ladies, and I got a date. I was really excited. I said, hey, I don't know what you're going to want to do, but I said, you want to go out to eat? You know, what restaurant do you like? And she said, oh, it doesn't matter. Anything's fine as long as it's wheelchair accessible. Thank you very much.
For John. Nice job, John. So, you know, my uncle, I'm Jewish. My uncle he's 90. He went on J-Date.